Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another hour-long sketch challenge and see if we can push our limit. Come along with me and let's get creative. I'm going to take you on a journey through my sketching process. This is going to be from like blank page to finished sketch. This is going to capture fleeting ideas and shifting storylines in your mind. Have you ever drifted off to sleep? You're in the in-between of lucid dreaming just before you fall over the cliff. This is where your thoughts begin to swirl and a storybook setting really starts to take night and come to life. That's where my sketches begin. Maybe it's a movie score that actually sparks a scene in my mind. Something epic though, like from Hans Zimmer, or something dreamlike from Helen Long. Those are some of my favorite composers that I can just throw my headset on, lie down for a little bit, and I am going to be taking a journey unlike something that you would see on an everyday to-day movie. Like, do not get me wrong, the old school composers like Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, they're legends in their own right. But the 21st composers, the ones that you don't really realize you're listening to, the cinematic music that's behind every movie, every scene, every emotion that's composed in a lot of the movies that we see, they don't get enough credit for what they do and what they're able to capture through sound. Anyways, that's enough of that rant. But basically what I use is I use the soundtracks that I listen to on a day-to-day, whether it's washing dishes or if I'm just lying down and just relaxing, and I let my brain wander. Once I have an idea of what I want to draw and I have a story behind it, at that point in time, that's when I grab a pencil and I let loose. It's gonna start off very, very loose. Like, it starts off with just scribbling down shapes just so I can get an idea down, because those images are so fleeting. They're constantly changing in my mind or changing into a certain variant of that image. So it's easier for me to put down shapes and then build from there. Dreams always tend to morph, but that's the best part and that's the fun of it, right? It's trying to catch that moment in your mind and get it on paper in a solid thought. And as you're drawing and as you're going, you're telling yourself a story with what you're seeing. So in this one, this is called tunnel vision. This is literally that moment when you're about to fall asleep where reality starts to blend into your make-believe. And you're on a completely different journey as you're going through this, and that's what this one is about. It's literally you're driving around, you're looking out the window, and your eyes are just about to close, and just because you're seeing that image through your lashes, things are just a little bit more distorted. And that's what I tried to capture in this drawing. Now the hour mark is a hard one for me, because as you can see, this is a very loose sketch, and people tend to underestimate how long it actually takes to do a drawing. When they're like, oh, can you draw me a picture? Man, this is a quick sketch, and this still took me an hour. You can actually tell by the end of it, like, I didn't really know where it was going. The shapes weren't really making a lot of sense to me. And you can tell that I'm just trying to like run out the clock at a certain point, because your creativity just runs out at some point. But the challenge for this one here and getting it under an hour is rather challenging for me and very difficult. But I'm hoping that I can learn and grow through this while stretching that creativity and those lines. One of the things I absolutely hate though about pen and being left-handed is ink gets everywhere. It does not matter what I wear and what I do, it's going to end up somewhere. The amount of times that I've walked out of the house with pen on my face, I can't even imagine. One of the things that I've actually just began implementing recently into my drawings is I have this Tombow marker, which I just showed on screen. It has taken my pictures up to the next level. It just adds that extra layer of dimension and shadow that brings the piece all together. Like, I know it's just a quick sketch, but it does make a difference. I'll put the description of the marker down below and just like what kind of color that I use, just if you guys want to take a look into it. But if you don't have one, I do recommend grabbing one. It's really changed how my drawings do look by the end of it. At this point in time, I was just kind of trying to run out the clock because there is a certain point of creativity that you hit, that you run out of. But anywho, I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the video just as we take a closer image look at it. But thank you all for coming, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.